Hi, my name is Matthew Clapter and I'm here with another episode of Healthy Cooking on a Budget. Today, we're cooking sweet potatoes stuffed with Italian chicken and spinach. The first item we have on our list are sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes are great to pick if you're trying to cook healthy on a budget because at only 99 cents a pound, they provide a great source of vitamin A, vitamin B, vitamin C, and they're also a great source of magnesium and potassium. For our second ingredient, we have spinach. Spinach is an excellent source of vitamin A, vitamin E, vitamin C, and also has an excellent source of potassium and iron. So for spinach, you have a variety of options. You have organic and inorganic. Now, while the organic may be a healthier choice, the organic spinach is also much more expensive at the price of $2.50. But if you come over to the Wegmans brand spinach, which is the same amount of spinach, you get it for $1.99 instead of $2.50. Our next item is chicken, and chicken is a great source of healthy protein because it tends to be way leaner and have less fat than darker meats like pork and beef. One of the things that you can do if you're really on a budget is buy a whole chicken kind of like this right here. You can get a whole chicken for $7 to $8 depending on how big they are. It tends to be more economical of a choice, but if you tend to be feeding a family one of these packages that are just pre-cut chicken breasts are only a few cents more per pound, and all the work is done for you, and they tend to be on sale, and you can buy a larger quantity. Some more advice as far as preparing the chicken is when you take this home, cook all of it at once, and then put the rest in the freezer and cook it later in the week for other meals. So for our last item, we're going to be using some cheese. And while most people think that cheese is not a healthy food item to incorporate into your diet, cheese actually offers a decent source of protein as well as a high source of calcium. And you also don't have to add too much into the recipe. You can really use as much as you want. And the cheese that we're going to be using for our recipe today is the hard skim mozzarella cheese. And we're going to be getting the Wegmans brand rather than the organic, just because it, instead of paying $5, we pay half the price of $2.50. So now that we have all of our ingredients, we're going to need some cooking ware. While our sweet potatoes are baking in the oven, we need to prepare the other ingredients. And to do so, we're going to need a frying pan. And a good frying pan to get is one like this that is a non-stick ceramic one. What the non-stick ceramic pans allow you to do is you can cook without using butter or oil, so you can cut fat out of that cooking process. Now that we're back home, I'm going to walk you through how to make this delicious dish. So first, we're going to take our potatoes, and we're going to preheat the oven to 350. And once that's done, we can take the potatoes, put them on a baking sheet or aluminum foil. We'll slide these in and let those cook for about 30 to 40 minutes. So while the sweet potatoes are in the oven, we're going to take our baby spinach and we're going to chop it just lightly, just a few times. Then we're going to take it together and we're just going to set it aside for now. So now we have to prepare the chicken. So first, let's go ahead and cut open the packaging. And just take one of the cutlets out. Make sure you wash your hands before and after handling the raw meat. And what you are going to want to do first is you're going to want to cut off the fat, like on the edge here, the white on the edge. So just go ahead and cut that off. So you're going to want to dice the chicken up into about bite-sized pieces, pretty thin. Cut this, and then do some transverse cuts. While you're cutting, you want to try to get a nice rocking motion with the knife to really cut through it. Alright, so now we're actually going to cook the chicken. And if you don't have a non-stick pan, You're going to want to use a little bit of cooking oil, probably just like a ring or two, before you throw on your chicken. We're going to just take our pieces of chicken, we're just going to throw them on. And then once we have all of our chicken on, we're going to cook this for about 5 to 6 minutes. And we're also going to add a little bit of garlic salt. If you have it, if you don't have any garlic salt, some just normal regular salt's fine as seasoning. So once you've sauteed your chicken for about 5 to 6 minutes on medium to high temperature, you want to take your spinach and you want to just throw it into the pan and saute it for about 2 to 3 minutes, and make sure you stir it around and cook the spinach all the way through as well. And make sure you put a lot, because the spinach leaves will definitely shrink as they're getting cooked. And as you're cooking the spinach, you can put a lid over the pan and help the spinach steam. It'll help cook it faster. And we're gonna cut each sweet potato in half, like that. And then after that, we're gonna have to take a spoon, and you're gonna want to carefully carve out the inside of the sweet potato, kind of like so. And then you can take the inside plop it into a bowl, and we'll be using that a little bit later. So now we're going to take our sweet potato bowls and we're going to put them back on the pan, and we're going to take what we've cooked over here, the chicken and the spinach, and we're going to put a little bit in each bowl. For the last one. Alright, and once that's done, we're going to come over and we're going to take our mozzarella cheese. Open this bag up. We're going to take just a little fingerful and spread it over the top of each. And if you like, you can take our already cooked mashed sweet potatoes that we dug out from the insides of the sweet potatoes earlier, and you can add a little bit of sweet potato on top, or just kind of on the sides with the chicken as well. So you're going to want to preheat the oven back up to 350, and then you're going to put these back in for only about 5 minutes. It's really just to melt the cheese and get everything warmed up again. Once they're back out of the oven and cooled down, they're ready to eat. Delicious. Thanks so much for joining me. I'll see you next time.